people design weddings, but now you have to also style them.
It's a lot different than when we first started weddings and it was tabletop and that was the decor of the wedding. Well, now you need it to look like it has a purpose so that it feels real.
Today we're talking about event styling and how you can use that to bring your actual personality into the design of your wedding.
When we first started,
if you had a lounge setup, you were fancy.
If you had a couch and a chair out on a lawn, you had a wedding, you know?
Social media, Pinterest, all of those things, people started to covet what they saw in weddings. And so then it was like, oh, they had a lounge setup. Did you see their bar? Now, okay, like let's elevate that. They had an 8-foot bar. Well, I want a 16-foot bar. And you know, it's like any level of wedding wants.
Well, well, you said social media because it has, educated's not the right word, but people understand. Exposed. Yeah. So they understand like, oh, I should have a planner for my wedding who either does design or knows it, or like I know that I'm hiring a planner and I'm also hiring a designer.
Mm-hmm, right.
Like they just understand that they are
people who do both.
Which would be us.
Back in it still happens when you watch movies and TVs and you would see a wedding and you're like, what wedding is that from? But now you're like, oh shit, they paid, whoever did the set styling paid attention to actual good weddings. One show copied one of ours.
Yes.
And made it look what people would covet versus like, oh, it's just, this is a wedding in the background and people notice those things.
And I think all of the bars, the lounge setups, it's just another way to show your style. Yeah. And I think that's exciting. Like, it's not just like in your flowers or, in your chairs or whatever.
It's paper goods, it's in everything.
But like having like all of that, like if you have like a super modern aesthetic, it's exciting that you get to like pick lounge chairs and coffee tables and rugs and all that for this because it's temporary.
I think we always ask our clients, so you should ask yourself this too, is like, who are your favorite interior designers? Who are your favorite artists? Your favorite hotels, restaurants, stores that sell home goods, all of these things, because even if you don't know yet, when you start to write all those things down, you're like, oh, I do like modern or contemporary, whatever it may be. You start to discover your own style, because I think most people, if you ask them what their style is.
Oh, I was just thinking that today. I'm like, if somebody asks me, I'm like, I don't know, black.
Yeah.
Like when a designer is pulling style from you, like you may be somebody who really likes like classic. You just relate to, like Ralph Lauren, okay? But like you're getting married in Cabo.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, how do you translate those things? And so it's like we were saying earlier, you can't put Ralph Lauren in Cabo, but like you can take what feels classic about Mexico, and that still translates to your style. Like you're not trying, even Palm Springs, I wouldn't say that like that's not their inherent style is Palm Springs, but there is classic in Palm Springs that you can root and find.
And also I think you guys did really well in the Palm Springs wedding and in the Telluride wedding by knowing that couple, what they loved about those places, like the tennis party, and like they like to do that, or in Telluride, the whole fly fishing at the cocktail party and stuff. So not only was it the style of the wedding, it was their personality being present.
This is a tip I take for myself is rely on brands that have done it and made it. And like, you're gonna do a tennis party. Well, guess who does that well? Lacoste. And you know what I mean? And Ralph Lauren and all of those, like, don't try to reinvent that wheel because it exists and feels good for a reason.
Well, but also if you're not a designer, you don't know how to do it.
So totally.
Lean on people who
do. And like those are iconic brands and things like that. You're not replicating it exactly, but you can pull inspiration from brands that are iconic to make that through line feel relatable to everybody else.
Right.
I think.
Your event.
Yeah.
What matters the most? Scale. 100% scale. Nothing drives me more crazy than a tiny little light hanging way up in the ceiling. First of all, your guests don't see it. Your photographer doesn't see it. Like,
yes, scale and proportion are the number
Right,
one.
because how do you make that scale also, because at a wedding, you still want intimate and that to feel right. So you have to have like perspective on how that space is gonna be used.
On layering of your
Layering.
scale so that you get like each eye level has the right size.
Has something.
I mean, lighting, you could say that specifically with lighting, like in a house, right? There's 3 levels of light.
Yeah.
Right.
And in a
least.
wedding, it is the same. If you're designing a wedding, you should be thinking about 3 levels of light at all times because everybody receives those lights in different.
And they all do a different function and they make the event or the room come alive.
Yeah.
And if you're missing one of them,
Oh
you'll
yeah,
feel
if
it.
you have bad lighting, you will know.
I think cohesion and styling is from, it actually goes back to the whole conversation of the mood board.
Right.
Is like, if you're deciding that you want to do table lamps, well, like, and your entire wedding is like kind of mid-century inspired, well then don't go buy something from Williams Sonoma. If you're dipping your toes into design, I don't think you should like try to throw in a.
I think that's something people should stop trying to do.
Oh, you do?
Because they try too
Oh, no,
hard.
stop
and
trying
they
to do
need-
interesting.
they
Yeah,
need
yeah,
their
no, that's
way.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
what do you think looks pretty?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, don't just do something to be
interesting.
no, like
I do.
Cutting
We all do
edge.
that, and we all do that. Like all of a sudden, we'll be like, we'll throw something in there, and you'll be like,
Yeah, I tried
that
that.
didn't feel good
That
at
doesn't
all.
make
Like,
any
that's
sense.
not me at all. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense, and it probably doesn't. And like when you see a lot of layered things that are interesting, it's probably because that actually is their inherent.
That's what I was
style.
gonna say. So like, just be what yourself and what you like to look at, and not like, oh, I do like that thing, but like, what's
I don't want
trendy
it.
or what's new and up and coming is this, and it just doesn't feel like you. It doesn't
just
feel like
doesn't
your
hit.
event. Yeah, it's not landing.
No.
I think if you were going to try to be bold or interesting, is like layering colors, more colors, or like leaning into a color, like doing a welcome party that's all red. Everything is red or something. It's easier than you think to make it look good and cohesive and all
you're
of those
repeating
things
those
because
things,
you're
yeah.
repeating, and in design, that's just what looks better. And so I think if you did want to be interesting or bold, leaning into very saturated colors is a good way to easily do that.
It's so scary to give that advice.
One thing we really love is when we get to integrate storytelling into the design.
Something that we have been thinking about and talking about a lot, especially as weddings, the scale is much bigger now. The expectation is much bigger for weddings. It's like there should be parts of your story that are intertwined into your design, because they can get where you could put anyone in there. You could put any couple in that story. And so it's like talking out things that like happened in your life or are part of your life. By putting those things in your wedding, like not just in a cocktail napkin, but like in like really intertwining things about your life into this, it does make it feel alive versus like
It goes
just,
back to the styling.
It does.
Putting
It does.
stuff that feels like you, feels like the place you picked,
Yeah.
that makes people feel like
feel you. Palm Springs, the Where's Jane sign at the after party. So going into the after party, it was all red, and there was a red neon sign that said "Where's Jane?" And the story was, "Why don't you tell it?"
It was a very cute story she was telling, and I think anyone who has a lot of kids in their family can kind of relate to this. She was the 4th girl, and
youngest, yeah.
And they always joked because like the 4th child is always like missing. Like, where did she go?
Oh,
she
wait,
was
they're all in
she was
the
like,
car.
"Oh, it was really funny. They like forgot me." But so she was telling us this story, and they had a Duffy boat, and they named the boat Where's Jane? And we were like, we are absolutely naming your after party that, because it's just like the cutest thing ever. And it then allowed us to be like, oh, and then we should do a tunnel, because like, where would you be like within this tunnel? And that is a good way, like you're bringing in their personality, but it's something that like you still have to make it look good, It's not just like a random Where's Jane. It was like a neon sign, and it was like a whole thing.
Yeah, it was done really well. But I think also then all your guests who know you are like,
Yeah,
Where's
it's good.
Jane?
Yeah, it's really good. So if you're looking to finish the design of your wedding in a cohesive way that shows your personality and makes it feel full and designed, the next element is considering the styling and making sure that you're planning for that as well.
There you go.
There we go.
That's a wrap on styling.
I watch too many reality shows.
Yeah, oh my God.